talking UA Bowl?
And we are now live. All right. Yes, it was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, he converted the guy from Prometheus, the evil android from Prometheus, got trapped on the planet and turned something that was vaguely xenomorph-like into actual xenomorphs by making them come out of fungus spores.
His name was Adam.
You breathe the fungus spores, and suddenly the alien is inside you and will explode out of you.
Yeah.
And the fungus spores were created by an alien race, of course, that did weird apocalypse alien magic.
Yes.
Because of course they did.
And basically, Adam was the synthesoid that the other aliens made. He came back and killed them, and then made the xenomorphs.
And it naturally, of course, it ends with there's a good version of David and a bad version of David, and the good version of David gets killed by the bad version of David and infects the one last survivor on the ship, and it's, you know.
I think he has a little airship to experiment on.
Yeah, all the people in cold sleep, but I meant the survivor who was actually awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was truly special.
Yeah, apparently they retconned that the aliens are actually a bioweapon.
They're a bioweapon made by an alien race, yep. Except that their version of it wasn't the xenomorphs we know. Their version of it was literally fungus spores.
That attached to veins and boom.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to get things up and running here.
I actually found a YouTube series about aliens this morning.
28 bell.
I miss when the Dark Horse comics were the weirdest things in alien lore.
There's some fun things.
No. Batman found aliens.
Aliens were in Archie comics too.
Actually,
Batman crossed over with everything.
Actually, Superman versus the Alien is actually a pretty good comic.
He also fights Predator too.
Because
RP Comics has crossed over with everything, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, including the Punisher.
Yep. RP Comics is officially the central focal point of the entire multiverse, apparently.
It's true Earth Prime.
But we don't count the Riverdale show because that was just special.
Okay, I watched a guy talk about that for 2 hours, and my fucking god!
Riverdale was bad, man.
If it was shorter in a movie, I would actually eat popcorn and watch it for the sheer stupidity.
It was horrible. Ugh.
Same guy did Sabrina.
It went 8 seasons.
Wait, the new Sabrina? Or the old one?
The new one.
The new one was good up until a certain point.
Well, you can blame him for everything you didn't like in New Sabrina. He just tripled it. He tripled it in the Archville, whatever it was. It's like one of those guys that has absolutely no talent and almost wrecks everything he touches, but still keeps on getting jobs in Hollywood.
You mean like UA Bowl?
So, well, in Uwe Boll's case, he actually was an insurance and tax evasion scam in Germany. Like, that's all his purpose was. Like, he knew he was...
They proved that wasn't the case.
Really? I thought they had a pretty good...
That was a big rumor that was spread a lot because honestly, because gamers couldn't imagine somebody fucking up those movies, despite the fact that every game movie ever has been terrible. But no, they debunked that. It was genuinely just that he is a very dedicated auteur who genuinely thought that his vision was best. He just is that up his own ass.
Nope.
Surely the producers would have caught on to that by now, though.
No,
God damn.
The weirdest game connection I can think of is Steve Bannon being in charge of the biggest wild gold farmers. Steve Bannon got his first million in gold farmers. Wow.
I apologize. I'm having some computer issues.
How dare you?
It's gotten super slow. Something must be running. Memory at 98?
It's Starfield.
It's probably Windows fail date, because Windows 10, they're trying to make absolutely ungodly unusable for the first 5 minutes of having your PC booted now.
Well, that don't bother me. I'm one of those people that could walk away and just do something else while my computer takes a whole 2 minutes to boot up. I just don't care about that. But like when I'm there and I notice it's slowing down, that's when there's a problem.
Well, I don't know. I got up and walked away last night and I didn't find out virus.
Okay, so I'm missing a Lenny and a Sesam. Okay, but Sesam's having tech issues and Lenny is on her way, presumably.
I'm gonna have to give it and restart my computer, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. I apologize.
How dare you?
That's fine.
How dare you have problems?
How dare you with the planned obsolescence bullshit have issues?
Yeah, I have to update Chrome because Chrome is a bitch.
I had to do Chrome froze on me too.
I'll put all of my bits over there while I'm working on this, so that I do not lose them, because I will need them in a minute.
Even the start button's not doing good.
That sounds like a hard reset time to me.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Okay. Alright, fuck it. Alright, I'm hard resetting. See y'all on the other side.
Don't explode.
By the way, Chase.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. When Mako knocked my PlayStation on the floor, I literally got on my knees and just like, oh.
No, trust me, if anything happens to my Xbox right now, I would be very, very, very unhappy. I understand.
And
that reminds me.
I was gonna literally roll up in a ball. I felt so bad about it.
Well, I mean,
why would you feel bad about it?
What else do you spend most of your free time doing, Jay?
Because, honey, I've never been a materialistic person.
It's not about materialism, Jay. It's about that is your outlet. It's the one thing you spend the vast majority of your time on. If you were the kind of person that built boats in your basement and your basement burned down, you'd have the same problem.
Basically.
But then I got fried chicken and everything was good.
You're fucking welcome.
Genuinely, Jay, it's not a problem. It's okay to have feels occasionally.
Yeah, I mean, like, I go outside and my Firebird and Camaro were stolen or something.
Well, if your Firebird and Camaro was stolen,
I'd probably be on the news shortly after as I taken the motherfucker, but yeah.
You would know where the Firebird is. I would fucking steal it.
Yeah, that'd just be a plane ticket to Maine, and I'd be like, give me my car back, bitch. And you'd be like, no. I'd be like, I brought a hammer. We're skipping the shotgun. I brought a hammer.
I've always wanted Firebird, bro.
Alright, let me...
I'll get you one. They're not that bad.
Yes, okay. Alright, let's get this party going. For working, yes, here we go.
Like, that's the one color I always loved, was the Firebird, that logo on the hood.
Yeah, just let me hit the lottery for $47 million.
I don't need a Firebird, honey, I don't. I love the car, but I don't need the fucking car.
If you have $47 million, things that you want are allowed to be picked up. It's fine.
Yeah, let me hit the lottery for $47 million and we'll see what there's.
We got your car running again.
You hit the fucking if you guys hit the fucking Powerball and you don't buy yourself a Firebird, I will fly up there with my hammer.
I still don't want to register until they get back from Japan because I don't want my mom taking the damn thing.
You do what you want, man. It's yours.
Basically, I'm trying to avoid another Aztec issue.
Yeah, last time she bought her car, we didn't get it back in one piece.
Well, but that if
He
you
was
think about
not
it this way, though,
happy.
if you get it back in 2 pieces, now you have 2 cars.
Would you like me to fly up with a hammer if she does in fact break your new car?
Well, it's not new.
It's my old car.
It's new to them though.
No, they've had it for quite a while now. It's just been sitting in their garage unused.
Well, yeah.
Until it's like extensively driven by them, I count it as new to them.
See, that
Kind of
was
like how
the
my
funny
cars
thing.
are. My one car is new to me, and because I've had it for 2 months.
No, Aaron, the funny thing is we brought the car from Chase because our other car was repaired to no plumber. We drove the car home, and we got a call saying you're on the car. So, yeah.
If there's veins in there. Thought I painted those. Oh well. I'll get that on the next paint stream.
Chase, I'm hoping the storm don't hit until after Tuesday.
Me too, because I would rather not spend literally the entirety of my vacation alone. I had genuinely hoped to, like, spend time around people. A little bit.
Yeah. Fucking Mother Nature. I blame humanity. So what, Corey's gonna train again?
He's got a what?
You gotta train people again?
No, some stuff came up and he's asked me not to talk about it.
Oh dear.
He doesn't want Resi to spring to action again.
I don't think it's something you can help with. Don't worry about it. It's
As long, right now I'm happy with my phone.
Wee! Banana, 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 banana.
Yes, so Chase.
mm,
I wish I wasn't echoing.
what?
I got kidnapped by pirates last night.
Oh,
Let that in.
which pirate?
Black Desert Online was free on PlayStation 3. I
Gotcha.
decided to try last night, and I was fishing, and I got up from the bathroom, and I came back into a ship with a bunch of PC pirates.
Okay then.
Yeah?
Did they give you?
PC pirate things.
Here's exactly what happened. I really wish it was acting like this. Basically, they told me to give them to have my platinum. And I asked them why. Like, we're pirates, and you're this class you can only support, and you're really bad at PvP, so they have no choice. And I said, oh, okay, then here's the deal. There's gonna be something bigger and badder that's gonna hate pirates, and if you don't put my cute ass back on that shore to go fishing, I'm gonna forget that pirates exist in this horrible world next time I see you dead. And literally, when the player said, Captain, she is actually right, and they put me back.
Well, hey, you got out of it, I guess.
There's like only one fucking super healer class in this fucking game, and it's the little shy things. And they only heal. That's all they do. They just heal and they resurrect people. So if you piss off the only healer class in the entire fucking game, you're screwed. Healers have God complexes. They write down the names of everyone who wrongs them, and if they ever see them again in a lurch, it's like, I don't see shit, and walk away. Or maybe that's just me.
I didn't even know there was a pirate
that's
scene.
just MMO players, and MMO players are toxic as fuck, and it's why I don't play MMOs.
I didn't even know there was a pirate scene.
I had no idea there was piracy either. It's not being toxic. It's assholes getting assholed in return.
I thought it was.
No, I'm sorry. Two wrongs don't make a right. It's still toxic as fuck, and it's part of what makes the game shitty for everyone.
I thought it was.
It's why I'm never. It's part of why I will just never play another MMO. I refuse to deal with toxic assholes, no matter who they're being toxic to. I don't believe in victim-based morality. If you're being an asshole, you're being an asshole. It doesn't matter who you're being an asshole to. You're making life worse for everyone you interact with. You are supporting the assholery and making it worse. You are not convincing anyone to change. You're not making anything better. You're just making the general aura of asshole bigger. It's why people like me refuse to join in.
It's
You sure I got this right?
A
Yes.
pirate ship.
Ish.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What the hell?
I actually think that's kind of cool, but extorting the lobies is kind of shitty.
Considering I actually didn't have any money anyway.
Basically. I don't know, I think it'd be pretty hilarious if you rolled up on by some actual pirates and be like, bruh, you going after the brokest mugs in this whole damn game. Are you dumb pirates? Like, really?
Almost.
Don't be dumb pirates. Don't extort the broke people.
It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I think I was the only person they could find.
Is that right? Getting closer. Making sure my scaling is right. Oh, we wait. It's sorted right. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. It's close enough for government work. Guess I should check my text to see how he's doing.
Aaron looks at his text and all it says is fire, fire, fire everywhere. Why?
Fire, 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 rock, 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 rock.
Rocky Fire.
Just because it's been a hot minute, even for his computer, this is, just like, wow, his other phone isn't delivering it either? The fuck?
Maybe there was a fire.
Let me send him one through Discord, because I know he's got Discord on his phone. We may be having some technical difficulties.
We lost John due to the meteor.
Alright, I'll shoot him that one.
I would have put it past us, honey.
So his old phone is also not receiving text, so this'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, like, something's still going on, so I'm gonna be here playing, but I'm gonna be running some scans. I suspect I got something malicious on my computer.
Dude, your phone don't even work.
So you put the SIM card back in your old phone, right?
Yeah, it's working. It just takes some time now.
It was showing you... Okay, there you go. Yeah. I got your text back now. Like, it first did not want to send the text to your old phone. I actually had to switch it back to the old texting encryption to send it to your phone for some reason.
John?
Yes.
Bunny girl porn can be malicious. You might want to check that next time.
No.
No, nice bunny girl.
The man...
Oh my golly gosh.
I've been leaving on the last couple of days to get to work on a army builder I was working on, and I think yeah, something just ran longer than it should have. I'm running Sea Cleaner right now, but I'm in. I can play.
Alright, so yeah, I see him there in Roll20. Hello, chat. Yeah, we've had some tech difficulties today, but that's okay.
We always have tech difficulties. It wouldn't be us if we didn't.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
That's not what I needed. Ah, okay. So that's how that's gonna work. we'll worry about that here in a minute. So, the party, if I remember right, Chase was working in the light labs.
I was basically doing a bunch of scans and searches to locate the places that we need to be able to get to, while they were doing the stuff around the pyramid.
Gotcha. Okay. So, to make sure I've got this actually set for you guys. So, which map do you guys see right now? That's the big question.
I see the one where Chase is on the computer.
Light labs.
Okay, so I need to go to that right.
Yeah.
You can always tell which one we're on because it's the one that has a little player banner on it.
Yeah, I just had to remember where the tooltip thingy was. Okay, it's been like, you know, we've been off for a couple of weeks. You know, we're still learning other things. So, he's up here. Sebastian's up here. You guys... Now, is there a way I can do, like, simultaneous tabs, or will I have to, like, do some chicanery?
If you have a second tab open, it will mess things up. You're going to want to have just the one.
Gotcha.
Just the one tab that has as the DM anyway.
Alright, so I need to move...
You can go to a different tab, set things up, and then bring us over to it, however, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
So you can go to a different screen on here, through the menu at the top right. You can pull the page menu down. You can go to a different page. You can set it up, and then you can drag the player bookmark over to it, and that'll bring us.
Yeah. Alright, you piece of shit. God. Alright, so let me get this ready too. Because you guys are going to be going through at least 3 maps today, I hope. I'm resetting up the pyramid.
Yes, this pyramid head needs to be here too.
Okay, so we got you, and you are scanning. So let's start with you. So, it's computers, I think, right? To get,
That's what you had me doing last time, yes. What I was able to locate, at least vaguely, where where their drift research was happening, where they actually had their prototype objects. And was also able to vaguely locate the location of the ship that we're going to be trying to evacuate on.
Gotcha. Okay, so let me see if I've still got the ship saved. Well, if I do or not. Oh, no.
And that's pretty much what I was doing while they were doing all the other things.
Okay, so...
We left off with me having done that.
Gotcha. Alright, so... Everybody else, then.
Yes.
Where are you guys going?
I'm gonna go ahead since we're on pull the plug or pull the pin and throw the grenade mode. I'm gonna go ahead and start damaging those. Either take out the batteries around the pyramid or take out some of the batteries, just to keep this promise to this thing that hopefully isn't the villain.
Okay, so let me set this. How do I set the players?
You guys don't have to come with me if you don't want to.
How do you set the
Where
players?
you are going, John, no one can follow.
Duplicate, we don't need. I just need to move the players tab. There it goes. Alright, we'll move that over. So you guys can put yourselves on the map. Okay.
Get right there.
So, once you guys get yourselves on the map, I'll have a couple of questions for you, because that'll determine what you guys exactly are doing.
Wop-de-wop.
And for everyone following along at home, they rolled a 6 earlier on my D8, and that'll come into play later.
I'm out.
Okay, so there's 1. So we need a leech and a Keiko.
Alright, let's see. Shooby dooby freaking dooby doo.
Tab in, journal tab.
Why is it doing this weirdness? Yeah, why are you... Okay.
What is sleep?
Okay, what is the fuck is going on with it? Stop! Ah. There we go. It wouldn't let me pull my tab, bro.
There we go.
So, we got everyone here.
All this sort of shit here.
Nobody wants to play.
So, what are your guys' intentions? Do you wish to release Imalthus, or do you want to try to send it back?
I want to try to send it back.
Okay.
By back, I assume you mean back to where it came from and not back in the pyramid.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
back to where it came from in theory. Okay. Let's get Imalthus, the pyramid. Okay. Alright, so I am going to need 3 mysticism checks, 3 physics, and 3 biology/medicine checks.
Do you mean biology or do you mean life sciences? 'Cause
Life
those are two different
sciences.
things.
Life
Okay.
sciences.
I knew I forgot something. I got the character sheet up now. Oh, this is much faster.
So,
Thank God.
all 3 of you will have stuff to do here. So, who wants to do what first?
I got a +9.
I'll
Okay.
do life science.
So you
Flash,
were
right?
going to try to disable the batteries. So, and these are not normal micro batteries. So, which battery are you going to work on first, Darian?
I'll take this one right here, right in front of me.
Okay. So we have a 27.
Oh,
Okay.
dear Lord, I actually rolled right for once.
So Darian,
Because we really-
start off. Give me a physics check.
Oh, I have to do with physics?
Yes.
Okay.
You are interacting with the weird. The pseudo drift
Oh.
battery is what you are working on.
Okay. Hold on, one complication has showed up. I had it on my character sheet.
And
You
Leech
just said you
didn't.
need to edit it suddenly to add some physical sciences?
No. No, I logged into the wrong account.
All of a sudden, it's Ash trying to make physics rolls.
Why is my... Okay.
Holy shit. Dead open. I'm gonna need that red more later. I don't know why I'm peeling it out of the palette, but here we are.
I am not that smart, so I am probably gonna fuck it over.
You never know
That's
until you know.
okay. We need something to point and laugh at.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
And I have to do another roll, actually, because you guys did roll a 6, so give me a minute. Or rather, you keep doing what you're doing, but I gotta add something to my log. Okay. And a 4. Okay.
Level 4. There we go. View. Alright. Took me a minute. C Cleaner, I was running C Cleaner, it logged me out of everything. Well, except obviously Discord. Alright, so what am I rolling again? Engineering
Physics.
or physical science?
Physics.
Physical science?
Yeah.
Okay. So
You
I
are-
have that.
Fiddling with a
Bad.
very strange micro battery that seems to be powered by energy from the drift. So it is not a normal
Flash,
battery.
right?
Was that?
Flash.
Yeah, Slash. Slash if you're doing it in roll 20.
Or I did something wrong. Roll 1d20.
And then add your presumably copious bonuses to that.
Yeah, I have a total bonus of +0.
Nice. You're a shoo-in then. Cannot possibly go wrong.
So,
All right, I'm gonna hit it with a hammer from this direction.
the best part is he does beat the highest DC that had to be made on it. So there's one of the physics successes.
It's an 18. If I didn't do something with an 18, I would like go over to your house and smack you with like.
Well, the funny thing is, depending on what you were trying to do, I actually have a whole table listed for what kind of fuckery player characters would try to do in this situation. The highest DC on here was a 30.
Okay.
Depending on the fuckery involved.
Feed me his soul.
Hey now, I have a non-zero chance of hitting a 30.
Sebastian's like, I always wanted to have something organically sold inside me.
That is very not accurate for the record.
As Sebastian suddenly becomes more sinister than any of the Davids from the fucking Alien franchise.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sebastian was already delightfully sinister. He's just, a good sinister. It's fine. He's on your side for now.
No, we all know what's actually going to happen. Sebastian's going to turn around and look at us all going, my name is longer Sebastian. It's Mark. Suck.
By the way, Sebastian.
Hey now. Sebastian doesn't look that alien.
By the way, Sebastian, roll me a D10, please.
Okay.
Okay, so
I hope the 9 is good.
as Darian disables the first battery, which I'll describe to everybody what exactly that entails and how freakish that is to look at. You, because you read a little bit of that book earlier, you briefly hear whispers that do not register on any of your auditory sensors. Like, it almost feels like a stray thought in your head, only you know it's most certainly not you.
Gotcha.
And that just...
And what exactly are they saying?
They almost seem like they're nervous. And they're... You can't quite pick out what they're saying because it sounds like there's like a whole conversation being had just instantaneously between like 4 people. But all of them, you do... Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. I'm pretty okay at that. Well, apparently I'm not pretty good at that at the moment.
It's kind of freaky. You're disoriented, you know, from all of a sudden you're hearing voices that aren't your own inside your own head. And
Darian, keep this communications channel clear. What are you doing?
What? What?
You can't make out what they're saying, but they are most certainly nervous. And you almost...
Darian, now is not the time for nervous mumbling.
I'm not mumbling. I'm busy working on a battery. What's your problem?
You need to keep this channel clear, Darian.
All right.
I'm kind of treating it like I have no idea where this is coming from, and I completely failed to recognize it, so I'm treating it as insistently assuming it's coming from somewhere comprehensible.
Yes.
By the way,
so
as Sebastian tells Darian that Leeson peeks up, he's not really busy. I do science. He just hit it real hard.
I mean, you just cut the cord, right?
So Keiko, I'll get to you in a minute, but Darian, so you begin to do the normal thing, you know, first off, last on, so take the ground wire off first. And
the nuclear battery, I mean, it can't be that complicated.
And as you do so, you kind of briefly slip into something decidedly more magical. And Keiko, give me a perception check as Darian is working. Now, I'll see if you pick up on it.
Hellraiser, this bitch.
I never liked any of those movies.
I haven't watched them in so long. I have no opinion of them right now.
The first and second one stuck with me.
The second one definitely stuck with me. I do remember that.
I used to think that guy lived in my garage as a little kid because my parents let anything stay on the damn TV.
Oh dear God.
Yeah.
I think I watched the Lawnmower Man series more than Hellraiser.
I only remember the
Work on
second
your
one for
perception
how
check,
it is.
Keiko.
Yep.
Okay.
With your elven eyes.
Slash roll 20. Or roll, and then, your thing. If you do it in there.
Perception, where's my perception? It's somewhere in this thing. Wait, do I even have one?
You should. Your perception should be pretty good from what I remember.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah.
I don't know, do you even have a perception?
Is she self-aware? So,
I
Keiko,
do have a perception.
you notice Darian just kind of slip into some really, full-on mystical, almost kung fu shit as he is disabling this battery. It starts with him taking off the ground wire. But you watch as the battery has this brief moment where it should have created a backlash. And Darian, with just the movements of his fingers and some incoherent mumbling on his part, you get this little shiver up your spine of magic being used. So you just kind of zero in on it. And you notice he shunts the power into the void, essentially. And you also notice that he kind of almost rewrites reality briefly around this battery.
I've been hanging out with Sebastian too long.
Or not long enough, clearly.
Out of all the magical characters, he's the one that's rewritten his physics the most.
Right.
You disable this battery, and as you disable it, you don't even consciously realize you're doing what Keiko has seen you do. And
I'm in the zone.
You just kind of have this moment where you're oh, all I did was I pulled the ground wire off, guys. You almost have that moment until you look at the battery and notice that it is completely discharged.
Huh. I guess Sebastian did a good enough job charging him after all.
So
I'm glad that you attribute your non-failure to me. Thank you.
our life science over here, he did really well, actually. He knocked out the highest DC right off the bat. So, Leech, as all of this is going on, and Keiko is staring at Darian weirdly, and Sebastian is hearing voices, you get a little ping on your little scanner from inside the pyramid. And you notice that the creature inside seems like it's heavily in flux. And almost more instinctively than anything, you just kind of it just kind of clicks for you for a minute there. And you start typing into your little scanner and you notice you're able to interact with the creature inside the pyramid's genetic code.
Okay.
And you've altered its nature as such that it's very clear to you that you could either readapt this thing to get out of the fucking hellscape that it's trapped inside of right now and send it back where it belongs, or almost just as easily adapt it to the realm that you guys call the real world.
Yes, let's make the God Emperor. I'm joking. You completely have your own choice on this.
Leech looks up from his computer. Huh. Surgery complete. What success?
Success surgery? What are you doing to the battery?
Battery? Leech don't work on battery. Leech work on genetic code of being inside battery. Leech supposed to work on battery?
What? Wait. We're trying to get this thing out. What's in the battery?
Oh, no. This is something inside the pyramid, and you were able to work on it as soon as the power flickered from the battery.
Leech holds up the scanner. DNA?
I'm looking more confused and concerned by the moment. Oh, okay. Put it in layman terms for me. What does all this hocus non-pocus mean?
Leech do genetic surgery. Leech reconstitute?
Like, it was physical? I thought it... Look at Keiko. Physical? Well, physical spirits.
So Keiko...
Has DNA, can make alive. Reconstitute?
Will that send it back? You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this. Leech, I trust you. Just help. And I go back to working on my battery.
Okay. So I assume you're going to start working on battery 2?
Leech looks at Darren and goes, okay, Leech help, reconstitute. You gotta realize, you told Leech to help, Leech found out there's DNA and he can actually ease its pain by bringing it into by reconstituting it.
My character's in the zone.
Okay.
He's pretending he realizes, and he's gonna like, you know what? Leech is the expert. I'll let him make the decision.
Okay. So Darian, you'll be working on the next, unless Keiko beats you to it. So Keiko, what do you want to do right now? Because there's still mysticism and more physics checks to make, both.
Look, one, I'm trying to keep Tinker Baby busy. Because, sparkly magic shit. After leaving the dimension, the sparkly magic shit! Okay, we gotta get the thing out of the thing so Leech can make the thing a thing. So I'm just gonna, help with the spirit eyeballs.
She's gonna do the thing.
Okay, so give me a mysticism check.
We're gonna do the thing.
So you, as Leech, starts the genetic rewrite. You have this almost affinity to the creature inside.
Jesus Christ, that's a bonus.
And okay, that definitely takes care of one of the better mysticisms. Okay, just a second.
I think we have the same mysticism now. I have a +10 as well.
Holy ball sacks, Jack.
So, as Leech is working on reconstituting this thing to the realm that you guys consider reality, you feel its nature shift a little bit, and you start to attune it to, for lack of a better word, the magical frequency of the reality that you guys are currently within. Only because you've critically succeeded in this case, I'm using a you beat by 8 or more, you get a critical success. And you've critically succeeded. You've tied this thing's aura to that of the group's. And you shape its magical nature a little bit. So it not only falls in line with its biological attunement, but now it's mystical attunement. And you have a feeling that its connection to you all has grown. You get a sliver of a taste of almost like as if you could stare at every Wikipedia article on the planet at once, and it's almost gone just as quick.
How do I know what the band The Beatles taste like?
What the
I don't know either, but I
quietly re-evaluating who does and does not need to be saved.
I have no regrets. That is the randomest thing I can think of.
So Sebastian,
I think I did a good job.
actually,
Please glance at Sebastian. No, Dean ain't a Beatle. Still reconstruct.
What?
so Sebastian, as you are more or less doing searches into the guts of this place, Sebastian, give me a perception check right quick. Okay. Let's see here. So, you actually got a nice critical success on that as well. You briefly, like, those voices that sounded worried earlier, they definitely sound like they're pants-shittingly in terror. And you get this nice, cool, almost reassuring presence as you're, pouring through the database of this facility. You almost feel like a hand guiding you. And you just look down, and all of a sudden, you see the outline of the ship that you were planning on using to escape in a hangar. And the voice is reassuring, and it almost sounds like a gestalt of Amalthus and Amalia's voices both. And it says, there. And you actually know the route to get there, and you guys will have a bonus to when you guys decide to nuke this place on your escape.
Okay.
And I will DM you the bonus, because it will be specifically for you later.
Sebastian is going to just kind of mumble over the communicator. Whatever you are doing, it appears to be working.
What? Oh, yeah. Kind of in the zone here, working on the pyramid.
You are on the right track.
Hope this thing is as nice as
There you go. I have DM'd it to you in
Okay.
Discord.
Got a note for it. Thank you very much.
Yep. And you can reveal that and use it at your pleasure.
Okay.
So, Darian, come back to you.
Yes.
The first battery is disabled. What do you choose to do to the second battery?
Since I pushed my luck with this, I would like to, I guess, try some mysticism on it. I don't know.
Okay. So
Their
give me a
chances are really good on that.
mysticism for this battery.
Right. Now watch this be an 11.
You were very wrong. You were super wrong there. What's wrong with you? How wrong could you possibly be?
Oh my god. So, okay, you just beat the minimum threshold by hitting it exactly.
Yum.
Oh my god. Okay. Give me a second, I have to
Now
roll a
imagine
d6 for you now. Okay. So, I'll DM you in a second, and you can use that when the time comes.
Alright.
You decide that, hey, this physics shit's for the birds. I'm a wielder of cosmic power and sheer force of will and thought to make my reality my own. And arrogantly on your part, as many a young magi has done, you decide, fuck taking the ground wire off this bitch, I'm just gonna shunt this motherfucker where I want to. You do technically succeed, although it feels like someone took a car battery to your nipples. And you notice that the lights on the pyramid all flash orange, straight from blue. There is no RGB transition. It just goes straight to it. And a voice says, in a very cold robotic voice, critical warning, critical warning. And
what?
the battery just kind of dissolves into smoke and ash at your fingertips.
I got it. I got it.
Darian, I thought I told you whatever you were doing before was working. What did you do?
I accelerated the process.
What?
I have to accelerate it more.
Oh God. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. So, Darian, I will DM you in Discord what your extra effect will be that you will not get a choice in. Actually, technically you have power over this, but you only get to determine when this happens.
Okay.
Not if.
If I got questions, I'll DM you back.
Oh dear, we're bones. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
What's this weed stuff? I'm gonna be fine.
Leech looks at the destroyed battery and goes back to Constitution. It will remember that. It will remember that really well.
Okay. There you go, Darian.
As I'm reconstructing, I find out that the DNA no longer has a foot.
No, he's just gonna be a little bit more hungry when he wakes up.
So,
Oh dear God.
what you get, Darian, you do hear some whispers, and it's like the most menacing, positive, like, it's almost like you got the date that you wanted on date night, and then you realized you really probably shouldn't have asked.
Oh Jesus.
It's the feeling that you have.
I'm a little winded, guys. I'm gonna let you all handle the next one.
This was a really hot date. Oh God, I didn't mean fire.
Darian, Leech would like to warn, not good time for orgasm.
The battery 2 is disabled. Leech and Keiko. So Keiko, because of the weird, almost fuck-up that Darian had, your 26 perception got to kind of roll over to this. Because you're at this point, you're like hyper attuned to the environment that you're in. Like, it's just kind of flowing around you. You know Darian almost fucked up badly. And you feel the inside of the pyramid, you feel Imalthus, like, flinch a little bit. Like, oh shit, what'd y'all try to do? Give me a mysticism check as you continue your attunement.
come on, keyboard. Do the numbers. God damn it. Type the things. Pull the stuff. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
See, John? She rolled the 11.
Let me check out the next. Alright. You did beat it by 8 or more. Okay. So, as, like, Amalthus, almost, like, for lack of a better word, as best as you can perceive such a creature, it almost acts like it all of a sudden has second thoughts about y'all being its savior. And you manage to reassure the creature inside. And you continue its attunement. And you get this sensation that as you're continuing its magical reconstruction, you get an almost kinship feeling from it. And I will DM you what happens in the sequence that will come at the end. For you. And you get to use this as you see fit. And you get an echo of the sensation that I will also put in here with you now.
Wait, what now?
I'm almost done typing it to you. It'll make sense in a second.
It will never make sense.
There you go, Keiko. You can read that in your Discord DMs. And you kind of get an echo of that feeling. Almost as if this has already happened.
Let's do the time warp again.
I need to watch that movie again.
Leech, give me a perception check before your next life sciences. Right quick. Okay, go Leech today. Leech is on a fucking terror, so Leech gets a critical success. Give me a second.
Jesus.
Damn. On both.
Well, Leech, I'll DM you what you notice here in a second.
Level 4 is the spot.
So apparently I needed to stay up all night every Sunday.
I am taking your ass to Vegas. John, I'm sorry. I'm going to take off of work tomorrow.
Alright, I only asked for 5%.
So, Leech, you actually just take some liberties as you're attuning and reconstituting this thing. And you just discreetly pull up everyone's file that's in the party, and you just kind of start slipping some things into the creature that is inside the pyramid. It's DNA. And as you're doing so, you noticed that when Darian almost fucked up, that it was an opportunity of sorts. And I will DM you what you perceive as you get the feeling that you guys have done this before. Give me just a minute as I type that up for you.
Well, before you send that, Leech is going to look up and stare directly at Darian. Leech doing biosurgery. Leech create life. Leech play God. It works.
What?
Don't screw it up.
These batteries are hard. This
You take Leech help. Leech now take Mantle of God.
Pretty much. Don't screw up. Leech never done this before.
I think I took too much juice here. I think I'm hearing things.
Dude, Leech is literally creating life out of strands of DNA. He is gone right now. Leave him alone.
Yes, my child, be born.
It's your fault. You told Leech to help.
I did. Hey, I want more than one bang out of all of this, okay?
Well, it's gonna be a lot of bang bang, bro.
I'm gonna make the biggest bang.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, fuck. I hit that point where I'm not tired, but I'm not here. I kind of want to bump Jordan with the floor. That was a good dodge.
Why is my dog going?
Stop licking the batteries in my dog.
No. Boy, dog, Santa.
So essentially, I get to be God, and we get to destroy life. Love it.
Right?
I can see it now. The company called Leech. Leech, report. Leech no need report. Why, Leech? Leech now God.
All right, there you go, Leech. And you can also use that at your discretion.
Too much technical words, brain no good.
So, that brings us back, Darian. What do you do with the next battery, sir? You will owe either 2 more physics, 1 more, and there's still 1 mysticism left on the table, and 1 more life sciences.
For some reason, I'm thinking Leech as the Doctor for Fifth Element. I have created perfection.
Okay, I'm probably gonna go ahead and, hold on. Fuck it. I'm gonna try mysticism again, because, that's the only thing I'm half decent at in any of these, so.
Okay, so which battery are you going to work on next?
Next one down, I guess.
Okay. Let me check the chart.
All I'm good at. I have no regrets.
Let's see here.
I doubt I could buff the battery. Bluff.
So.
Battery! Just hook now or you'll get the consequences.
I now will have... Mysticism will now be complete. And I will DM you the effect, as you pass the minimum threshold.
That's good to know.
You, in this case, give me a perception check, Darian.
+2.
Okay. you feel like you've missed something, but you're not sure what. And as you magically disarm this battery by, pretty much in this case, you pretty much just brute force the motherfucker into not working through arcane mumbo jumbo.
Look, we're on a time scale here. There's going to be a bomb going off soon. And
So,
I know when it comes to explosions,
in this
we
case,
don't take much shots.
Did everyone just disappear?
No, I'm
no,
here.
we're still here.
Nope, no, still here.
Sorry, you were saying something. You guys were saying something, and suddenly everyone went silent, and I got a little nervous.
My brain started fizzling. I'm trying to get back in tune again.
I'm waiting for the wrath of God here.
I am God.
Right.
No, it's okay. It's okay. He's dyslexic. It's the wrath of dog. You're fine.
Have you met my husky? Just saying.
Looking for a gray.
There you go. So, the mysticism is now off the table.
Okay.
We have 2 batteries remaining to successfully open this pyramid.
You got this, guys. It won't be my fault if we fail.
Keiko,
I mean, good luck.
Really now?
what do you do?
About what? We got
We have
the
2 batteries
like
remaining.
now, right?
Mysticism.
Okay.
You get this feeling that the magical, basically magic in this area is incredibly strained from Darian pulling some bullshit out of his ass. And
No, really another reality.
Maybe that's where he shouldn't be keeping it then. Maybe that's the problem.
No. You just don't understand the ways of magic, okay? It's a lot of butt stuff.
Oh my God! I do not. There's something I just don't want to know, bruh.
It's the form that put a virus on the computer.
I think that your definition of magic and my definition of magic are not the same.
Yeah, really. Jeez. Are you doing that? So now we just got to do some regular old shit now. Oh my.
So, you guys have 2 batteries left. What do you do about it?
Well,
Well, you have a gun and you have a knife. You should use both.
I'm still making life out of nothing. Leave me alone.
Yeah, something's happening here. What the actual fuck, bro?
I was kidding about the gun and knife. Don't actually do that. That's a bad idea.
We don't want to do that.
Actually, Leech looks up the other 2 and asks a simple question. Should Leech make it boy or girl?
Yes.
What? What? No.
Very helpful, both of you.
Timing. Bad timing. Bad timing.
Ah, intersect. On it.
I'm going to try to help with the other battery.
Okay, so are you coming down
I'm already
the...
tuned in mystically. Maybe I can do something. Yeah, that one.
All right, we're gonna put you down here, and you start to, now that you're kind of up close, you kind of understand why Darian didn't just yank the wire on all of these.
Yeah, I have some engineering.
Give me an engineering check. see what happens. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Damn. So, I wouldn't say that you don't understand why Darian just went straight to the magical solution. Because, like, you see this is clearly a micro battery of some sort, even if it is, like, you know, drift powered as far as you can tell.
I have the magical solution.
You kind of come up with more or less the more practical approach as you're working on this. And I wouldn't say you quite redesigned the battery on the fly, but you almost pretty much come just short of that. Even with the increased DC for this being not a physical sciences role, you managed quite well. And that will take, I believe, double check right quick. Where is the section here? Okay, so we actually, yeah, you do in fact critically succeed even with the increased DC. So, I'm going to DM you the special part that comes next. But what you essentially do is you realize you could use this to supercharge Imalthus so that his or her, or in this case, the intersexed creature's transition becomes much easier.
This is all your fault, guys.
No, I take no responsibility.
So I'm going to DM you what you have done's effect to Amalthus. There you go. And the battery is successfully discharged into the creature within. Leech, give me a life sciences check right quick and another perception.
Alright, Father of God, let's do this.
Okay, your perception checks succeeds. Ooh. So, it's not a complete loss.
Wait, why is there a down arrow? It added minus?
Oh, because you rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, luckily it doesn't seem like ones or auto fails in.
yeah, it doesn't look like that they are.
Figure it out.
Yeah. So in this case, because your perception succeeded, you realize that you almost completely fucked the transition that you're creating. And part of it is the excess amount of power that got put in. But you do manage to keep the creature stable and her effects intact.
Leech, listen to everybody. Leech meant to do that. Leech just wanted to know. Leech, bring it into the world. Leech can take it out.
Oh, Jesus.
There is one last battery left, and it is this
Not
one. Who wishes to deal with the battery?
I guess I might as well finish it off.
Okay.
I have a +0 in physical science. We don't want me to roll this.
Okay.
You'll
So,
have engineering.
Keiko, give me another engineering.
Good.
Okay.
Better than my 12.
And this does in fact pass, even with the increased DC. So, Leech, give me another perception, and Darian, give me a perception. Okay, so Darian, you feel like you sense this flow of energy inward. Leech, on the other hand, this time you actually have got a pretty good handle now on what you're seeing as the data changes when she feeds this in. Give me your life sciences check. So, because you've got a really good handle on it this time, it allows you to succeed. The battery completely drains this time, as you all manage to kind of work in concert on this. The lights on the pyramid completely die, and the shell of the pyramid opens here, and your genetic resplicing is now complete. You've managed to completely splice this thing into life that was never meant to be in any reality. And the creature that emerges,
as it forms into life, Leech looks up at the sky and goes, "It's a..." He's always going to say that.
No.
It steps forward out of the thing. I don't have an adequate token, so because it's kind of an amalgam of all of y'all.
We all see it different.
But I can at least put the token on the field for now. It comes out, and it's kind of freaked out at first. Because, you know, it was never meant to stride upon the reality that it has set foot upon. But at the same time, it is
hunting season already.
Absolutely free from this horrendous limbo and the constant torture that it has endured. It's mostly humanoid that has 6 arms. Complete with, and it seems like an amalgamation of the party, complete with an organic version of Sebastian's eyes, fox ears, and Darian's hair color and style. It seems like it's a little stunned at what it's seeing and trying to figure out exactly how this happened for a moment. Although it's theorizing between the imprints from your all collective consciousness and a certain bioscientist's attempts that perhaps it has created a mirrored image of its collective summoner or its form. It does note that its mortal form is far more fragile than it is used to. And it firmly just keeps repeating to itself in an almost lyrical voice that this should not be possible. And
we were just turning the batteries off, but that got different.
It says that it is forever indebted to you all.
What the actual? No more helping, Leech.
Yep. You were turning the battery off, right?
Leech looks at Keiko. You know Leech can destruct DNA, put it that right?
Sebastian.
Yes.
Give me an intelligence check right quick.
Hey, I'm not dumb now.
So, you have the realization briefly that the reason you were struggling earlier with comprehension was...
Could it possibly be because this is an abomination against all that exists?
You actually have the realization that it's because briefly your consciousness was shared with the creature that has now emerged from the pyramid. And fortunately or unfortunately, yours and its thought routines are quite similar. You both have this deep curiosity for the realms around you and to know all of the things, even when you both probably should not. But
Sebastian, a thing happened.
you actually feel its consciousness briefly as it separates itself fully from all of you to become its own creature. And while you're looking at the outline of this ship that you are going to escape in, you understand your plan is absolutely capable of working now. Whatever little reservations and doubts that you had about your plan are now gone, as you briefly have access to a creature that is not so different from yourself as you would like to think, and you almost understand entirely how magic works just for a moment. And both of you determine at the exact same time, pretty much arriving through different mathematical formulae to the same conclusion, that you can in fact nuke this fucking site and get the hell out of here.
That is in fact the plan.
And I will DM you right quick, because you did get an 18.
My God, this is the second time I've helped unleash an abominable demon, god evil upon the world. So this time I'm charging. I want a force pack.
False God.
There you go.
Alrighty, I have that.
So,
Have that noted.
what do you all do now?
Well, hell promise me you won't destroy the solar system or any beings on it unnecessarily, preferably at all. Bye!
And Amalthus kind of looks at its fingers, which are, you know, pretty and slender and painted like Keiko's. And it goes, I don't think I could blow up the solar system on my best day, let alone now, but frankly, I want off this rock. I want nowhere at all to be near Rasheen. That thing terrifies me more so now than before.
Okay, you heard the big six-arm thing. Just go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
Didn't do
go.
much today. Let's take Tinker Baby and whatever this is and get the fuck out.
Come on, Gene. Let's go. Kind of thought you'd just kind of spiritually go back to the portal, but now you're moving in.
Please look at the wall before you. And just says, "This not me leaving your father."
So,
I'll be honest, I didn't hear what you said.
I'm assuming you guys are all going to meet back up at the Light Labs here with Sebastian, because the door that you guys need to go through is down here. So we'll go ahead and move the map over, and you guys bring yourselves over. And I need
everyone's
to...
DNA in. You couldn't just give it like someone's on the database's DNA.
8. Okay.
That's a leech.
Imalthus will be the first one to come back with you guys into these light labs. And for its part, it seems like it's a little confused because, it's got slivers of your memories. So it's constantly having this sensation of deja vu as it's going with you guys. Okay, if Leech was trying to disguise himself, he has done a terrible job.
I was clicking on the window, and that little window was open. My bad.
The actual fuck.
So, I'll let you guys drag your icons before I bring Amalthus to Sebastian.
So technically, I rolled a 0. So that just means we just walk down the hall going, I am gone, he is gone.
Leech is now wearing a sheet.
Yes, I am, Henry. Yes, I am.
Leech is wearing a sheet, and now he has a mop around his chin and says, I am gone.
Yes.
I have created knife.
Vacuum in here later. I'll do that after stream. Alright.
Can you please vacuum my dog too?
Gotta grab Keiko.
Let's get these.
We've rolled too bad. We would have brought in the skippity doodah toilets that are on YouTube to Aaron's D&D World.
Oh, you don't want to know what the low result was going to be.
I said it. I mentioned the skippity doodah toilet.
Leech rolls really low for laughing. I'm also as
If Leech had fucked up, that scene from Star Trek The Motion Picture might have been somewhat relevant. And I'm sure Sesam knows exactly what scene I'm talking about, but everyone else might be a little clueless.
Who is our Tashi Yara?
Here would have been our failed roll.
No.
Yes.
No, you wish.
Okay, Jack Nicholson's head out of a toilet, claymation face shooting eye lasers. Gotcha.
Oh, that's the G-Man from Half-Life.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
No,
it's not as a gift. They don't have it as a gift. Heresy. So, y'all have all seen the first Star Trek movie here. Everyone has. You know, the scene where the transporter accident happens and they say, fortunately, it didn't live very long? Y'all could have had that happen.
Well, that may still happen. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, it could still happen. But
No,
the
the
absolute
from,
worst-case scenario has been avoided now. It could have been far worse. Where is Keiko's icon? Are you struggling? Do you want me to bring it over for you, or what?
Yeah, sometimes this fucking thing just dislikes me in general.
Alright, well, go to your... Okay, it will not let me drag you out.
No,
Yeah.
guys. You know, it actually looks like a Prince Rack from Galaxy Quest.
There you go. So,
That's weird.
Sebastian sees, the Amalthus that is an amalgamation of all of you. Come in first.
And pretty much immediately whirls with a gun because he does not recognize this person.
No, that's our new let's not cause any incidents.
Explain.
Friend from the pyramid. We let them out.
Explain better.
Leech gone. That's all you need to know.
That is better. I thought he was turning off the battery. He was putting something in Pyramid.
So
What is this?
Introduce yourself, friend.
It's life.
I am Amalthus, although I am most certainly not what I am accustomed to. It says, kind of like looking at its hands and like just genuinely seeming like it's trying to figure out what the fuck just happened. It says, I had the ability to truly define future and past and seek knowledge in places where it is not bidden, but I could not have foreseen this.
He'll lower the gun, he'll glance at Darien.
I was just letting it out. I didn't know we were giving it a physical
This will
form.
be your responsibility.
The child, by the way, has pretty much just been staring at Amalthus this whole time, almost mystified. With almost a sentience that seems to go well beyond its years. And Amalthus, for his part, kind of looks at the child and is like, "Where did you find that?"
In a crib, I think?
That is a host.
Yeah, I think we've kind of gathered that. We're going to blow up the portal so they can't put anything in it.
That would be wise. That one there has been made for something far, far stronger than even myself at my peak.
Okay, that's not unnerving at all. Sebastian, tell me you have an exit strategy.
I do.
Let's see if I can find the ship that I had.
He points to the south. We go that way.
Alright,
I apologize. I do not have what would require years for your organic mind to understand the science behind what we are going to do.
you know what? I'm fine with that. I want to leave this place.
Leech points to Amalthus. Try Leech. Try Leech.
This is so strange.
Oh, it'll get weirder. Maybe. Looking him up and down.
By the
Probably
way,
not.
this is the outline for the ship that you saw.
Okay. Gotcha.
Which is kind of strange because, you know, all of the ships in Sol and the few that have come into Sol from Outsystem, like, you know, for example, anything that brought Leech into Sol, all of them have their own AG fields. You've not seen a design that had rotating gravity rings outside of a history book or a museum.
The first thing I noticed was we don't usually need those, so that's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we can find a use for it.
Well, any ride's a good ride right now.
Right? Let's just make sure it's stocked, provisioned, ready to go, and just blow everything to hell, please. Yes, there's notes there, but they all go boom if this place goes boom. Yes, memory banks, anything can be, whatever. Let's just get, yeah.
An explosion would be a technically incorrect way to phrase what will happen.
implosion, explosion, bingo, boom, complete obliteration. I don't care. Make it happen.
Sebastian.
That is
This place makes my skin crawl. Like itchy fleas in a very hot summer season.
I would recommend bathing more often.
Yep.
Sebastian, give me a perception check right quick.
Sebastian. I don't know why.
Yeah. So, you, like, as you're talking to the party and having your little dialogue, and you see, Amalthus and... Amalthus is just trying to figure out what the fuck, pretty much, because being in this reality is obviously completely strange to it. You see the blinking light on the computer easily enough. You notice that you have a text message on the screen from Amalia. And she says now that you have located the ship, you could get a head start on downloading my consciousness into it. And I can prep the ship.
Excellent. I thought I would need a hardwire for that. And I'm absolutely, if I don't have to be on the ship to physically wire it into something so we can get the proper bandwidth, I will absolutely get started.
Okay, so give me a computers check. Okay, so it's not your best work. And
no, but to be fair, my best work is really good.
To finish the job, you will probably need to hardline it, but you certainly are going to be able to make the exit a lot fucking easier now.
Good.
You kind of give her the loose map as to where this is, how to get there, and kind of give her an update on the situation at hand. You've got a +1 in addition to the child. And she adjusts her calculations accordingly for, how many people you guys are going to be able to save. And she also makes a couple of little adjustments as to, crew specialities, in terms of what people are good at. Some people seem to, they would make decent gunners, for example, or... in a couple of cases, you actually have a couple of people that would be passable fighter pilots in the saving list.
Yeah.
And she's sort of prioritizing and saying, these people need to report here, here, and here.
I don't
when we
know
get
why,
there.
But I think my tired mind, I see that ship as nothing but a giant tongue depressor.
Well, I'm sure we are flying into the Maw of Doom, so...
Up that in Starfield?
You kind of get started on the hookup and the link up. And you've got it set now where it'll pretty much automate itself until you can get there and fully secure the extra tether that you're going to need to get her fully downloaded.
Okay. I'm also going to have her basically generate a single-purpose VI and a basic copy of her of a subroutine to set off the evacuation alarm at the right time, so that he doesn't have to manage that personally.
Gotcha. And she will, in fact, be able to do so.
That way we can continue the transfer, and if she goes dark, the VI can handle that part of it anyway.
Yeah. And you certainly have enough leeway in that check to pull all that off. So all that remains is to go through that door.
Well, nowhere else to go, so let's head out.
Huh?
Yep.
So let me move you guys over correctly.
I'm ready to be a counselor on a starship. Let's do
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry, I want to get some coffee for my wife because I got some.
How dare you? How dare you, you monster?
I want coffee, but I have to
If
get
I
a...
can set
Well,
some
technically you don't have to
hidden
get up
stuff for
tomorrow,
y'all.
but you need a paycheck.
Oh, yeah, 100%, yes.
Yes,
Especially-
you need to make more money so you can give me more tax money. Thanks.
I am fine with this. This is the agreement. Just like someone will have to pay for my retirement. I am fine with this agreement.
Oh no, John, no. John, you are not going to get to retire.
I have dreams!
Yes, but part of my joy in life is killing your dreams. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, you guys,
Chase don't have dreams because he's the eater of all dreams.
let me set you guys up so that you guys can see what you can see.
I mean, the thing that's not supposed to wake up. Go back to sleep, Avatar. We're supposed to have you over.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Aaron.
Damn it.
I'm not gonna lie, Aaron. Just put me with the middle like everybody else and just have me roll. My brain is.
Yeah, he's about dead.
Well, I mean, we can take a break and then come back next week and finish this up properly. Then, if you're like brain dead, because I'd rather you like actually remember everything that happens up soon, because we're coming up towards the very end, and I want you guys to be happy in remembering this without having to check the vlog.
I'm hitting my up too late limit at the moment.
That's fine, man. It's completely fine. I'd rather you be rested and enjoying the game than be in zombie mode.
Yeah.
He hasn't slept since yesterday, legit.
Yeah, like let's just get everyone so that we're at least all on the map, and then all I got to do is just load up later, and we'll come back
To be fair,
to it.
if I played God, I think I would find it a little tiring.
So let's just get everyone's tokens on the map, and then we'll call it for the week, and we'll finish up next week.
Shut up,
'cause
John. 7 days, 7 nights, your ass.
we're pretty much at the last couple hours for the Starfinder part of this anyway, so unless we want to continue later. So just everyone get their minis out.
I got my mini out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, just drag your mini onto the
Fill
screen.
out your
and-
token.
Yeah, get your tokens out. And then we'll pick it up next week. And then Chase will have another week to prep even. Because, barring any catastrophes, we got probably about 2.5, 3 hours left of this little arc, right where we're at, so... This combat
Honestly,
usually
if the
takes about an hour and a
hurricane
half,
hits
so...
middle of the week- If the hurricane hits middle of the week, we should all have power back on by then.
I'm just going to kind of put a Malthus there. Alright, so... What we'll do is, for everyone watching along at home, we're just going to pause here for the week, and we're going to come back next week and finish this up, and the party will get to probably nuke things from orbit, and make the great escape.
No, we're nuking it from inside the facility. We'll be in orbit, but the nuke will be inside of the facility.
It's more of an alien than an alien scenario.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we've already faced more than one alien, remember.
Yeah.
And I made a whole new species.
This is more like Event Horizon, actually.
I was about to say, are you sure Ripley just didn't go postal? Are you sure Ripley just didn't go postal and just left all the crew on there and just lied for her teeth?
Which reminds me, I need to do a thing.
That's just Alien 4.
I know what. I'm out.
And I need to do a thing, so I will have that set for you guys later. Alright, so... we will wrap it up there, and everybody at home watching, I hope you all